Alright guys, Rxllout here and welcome back. We are live with another beat review. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Let me know in the chat how you're doing, and yeah, these are the beats we have tonight. We have Come Back by Ashkan. We have FF143 by Gia, beats by Gia. We have La Luna by Kikarato. We have Magic by Biz. We have Renegade by Jupiter. Arcade 6 by Mo7. Afrobeat by Mr. K. AC Beats, Cinematic Drill Beat, and Bellaccio by Coca High. We do have a space for one more beat if someone wants to send it in. We'll get reviewed. Otherwise, you will have to super chat. Give me a second while I check. Okay, let's start the stream, guys. Hope you're all doing well. As I said, let's see what we got. Nice melody so far. Yeah, very hard already. Good melody, good kind of counter melody and vocal melody here, and nice drums here. Hard. Let's go. Yeah, this is very clean. Overall, already very good beat, quite nicely mixed as well. Really not much to complain about here. Bouncy, it's fun, it's got some nice vocals in there as well, and I'm enjoying it. Very nice down section here as well, a good kind of refrain from that initial beat. Yeah, very hard. I liked it. I like the structuring as well here. Overall, very solid. There's not really much I would say. The kick was a bit like wooden almost. I don't know why it sounded like wooden, but maybe a different kick. But overall, that was a very good beat and was very well put together. Again, the way you've kind of grown and adapted and leveled up in your production game has been very nice to witness, and I've really enjoyed seeing you do well and keep bringing in good beats, man. So thank you for sending that in. That was Come Back by Ashkan Beats. Really good stuff. I enjoyed it a lot. Thank you. Hi, what's up, Grillzia? Grillzia. That's how you say your name. What's up? Hope you're doing well. Move on to the next one here, which is Beats by Gia, FF143. We'll see what we got.
Hey, Gia. What's the big idea?
Okay, first thing I'll say, the sound selection could be improved here. The kit you're using maybe isn't the best, or the way you've mixed it could be a bit better. It's quite flat simply just because of the sounds I think that have been used here. You've got the counter snare, the pattern quite nice, it's not a bad pattern. But when you're using a counter snare, you're wanting to drop the velocity down every kind of second note to give it a bit more bounce. Also the counter snare doesn't need to be as loud as it is. you got the right ideas. You got the pianos, you've got the counter snares, you've got the bass and everything in there. I think just better sound selection first of all, and some velocity change with that counter snare would help. Okay, nice flute in there as well. I like the addition with the flute and the piano. Again, just that sound selection, I would say we could have a nicer sounding flute and a nicer sounding piano. It's just like the sounds themselves you're using, and I'm not saying it's really your fault, 'cause it may not be. This may be all you have to work with. But I would look to try and get better sounds, maybe a Nexus and maybe a better drum kit, because you've got a lot of the patterns there. They're okay, they're fine. The bounce is there, and you obviously know what you're doing with the sequencing, but the sounds in here could be improved. Yeah, that 808 and the kick are just flat, really. The 808 could be more aggressive, more kind of, like lively, and more volume to it.
Meio-dia.
But you've got the patterns there, and it's a good vibe. It's just, yeah, like I said, the sounds. And don't have like the counter snare playing the entire way through the beat. I like that sound in the background. That kind of like the synth almost that's kind of like wiggling in the background. I think it's very cool. And the piano's not bad at all either. A nice kind of chord progression here. But when the beat drops, it's not as effective simply because of the sounds you've used. But yeah, bring that counter snare down, drop the velocity on the second notes down a bit, make it bounce a bit more, and just kind of feel it, make the beat fit to the melody a bit better, and maybe invest in some higher quality sounds with drum kits and stuff, and maybe like a Nexus or something else. Just it was a decent beat, but the sounds in it were just lacking, which again may not be your fault. But I did like the additions of the different melodies. The piano was nice. The synth in the background there was quite nice as well. And you've got a lot of good elements here. Just we need more higher quality in the sounds, and you'll be there, man. Thank you very much for sending that in. I appreciate you big time. Thank you. That was FF143 Beats by Gia. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. The next one we have here is La Luna by our boy K Carotto. Kakarotto maybe. Are you from the UK? I am, yes. I am Scottish. I live in big old Scotland, so shout out to Scotland, I guess. Lockdown. Really wish I wasn't in Scotland, but here we are. Anyway, this is La Luna by K Carotto. Very nice human sounding melody here. Clean. Nice sound selection here. I'm liking the vibes. This is very interesting, and I do like it. I would like to hear counter melody at some point. Clean. Yeah, very clean. I loved the drums there. Very nice sound selection, and the melody was lovely as well. I would have liked a switch up on that main melody there, simply to just adjust it a bit and maybe put it up an octave and gross beat it or something, just to add a bit more of that higher octave sound. But overall, fantastic beat there. Those nice vocals in the background were really nice to listen to as well, enjoyable, and just an overall solid, clean beat there. I could hear maybe Dutch Valley or what's that guy with the mask? Huncho on it. It was very clean and very enjoyable and quite well mixed, man. Good stuff. I would like to hear a counter melody on it though. Just maybe an addition to that original guitar sound. I would put it up an octave and switch it about or do something with it. But enjoyed it, man. Good stuff. Very clean, very straight to the point, and very enjoyable. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Next one we have here is Magic, produced by Biz, 142 BPM. Oh, that's really hard. I believe it, man. Really clean stuff there by Kikarato, as always. EG, what does EJ mean? Edge. Hey, maybe you meant hey, hedge. I don't know. But hello, Ali Demi. I hope you're doing well tonight, man. Thank you for joining the stream. But yeah, this is Magic, produced by Biz. Let's see what we got. This is awesome so far. Very kind of royal, hard sounding melody here. I like it. Ooh. Ooh. I recognize that vocal from Exhale. I recognize it. I like this a lot. It's very good. There is some frequency mashing with that vocal and the main pad melody you've used. I would separate them. I know it feels like you've tried to separate them a bit, but it seems a bit, they're still a bit too close in the mix. I think this is awesome. No, it's like an anthem effect. It's very cool. And yeah, those grime synths in the background there, very, very cool. I think you're maybe trying to do too much in one section. I would spread these sounds out kind of in their own places instead of just throwing everything at the wall at the start of the beat and like kind of spreading it out a bit, I would say. And also with these grime synths, just kind of be a bit more minimal with them. Don't have them playing like all the time. They are again used to enhance the beat, kind of bringing a different sound, kind of a different vibe at some points. Just by playing them like a melody the whole way through, it will take away the effect they have. Very cool. Right, so really good beat there. There was obviously some frequency issues with the main pad and the vocals you were using. I would EQ them out, maybe put one up or down an octave. The grime synths were a bit too heavy-handed. I would put them in a bit more minimally. Maybe just have them at the end of each 4 bars. But overall, very good beat. I like the sequences, the patterns you were doing. The drums were very interesting and kind of catchy and bouncy. They were really good, and just the overall vibe and the feel, like at the start here, was a real highlight for me, because it had this very kind of atmospheric, ethereal vibe. Like that's just like something bad's what happened. Like it's very cool. Yeah, I liked it mostly, but I think the mixing and the EQing could be a bit better and just be a bit more minimal and place your sounds in with a specific reason for them being there, as opposed to just adding more sounds for the sake of it. But you're on the right path, man. Good stuff. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, thank you very much for sending it in. I appreciate you. Next we have is Renegade Jupiter. Again, a very short one. I am sending chat. You can send. I am checking chat, just not during the reviews. Fam, can I send my beat now? Yes, you can. If you send your beat, it will get reviewed. You've only got one space left, so after this you will have the super chat. You can send a beat now, but only one will get picked. The other one will have the super chat. So whoever does it quicker will get in. And after that, you will have the super chat to get it reviewed in the stream. If you do not get it reviewed in the stream, then you will get it reviewed either Thursday or Sunday. I think the new times are. So this is Renegade Jupiter.
It's Renegade on the beat.
It sounds like a little pump beat. Oof, that bass is insane. Okay, so the bass is obviously very, very high in sub frequencies, and the kick could maybe be put up in the frequency range a little bit, simply to let it shine a bit. I think the kick's getting a bit swamped by that 808. It's a very nice sounding 808. I like the melody as well. It's kind of like industrial and crazy here. Yeah, very atmospheric and nicely done here. I'm enjoying it. Nice. It sounds awesome. Right, so yeah, it was good. It was interesting. It was like a little pump melody with like a kind of drill beat there. The 808 and the kick were a bit of a weird combo. That's the only thing I would say. I love the melody. I love the kind of down section you put in as well. It just sounded very good. I think it was around here. Yeah, like that. It just sounds very cool. But yeah, the kick and the 808 were a bit of a weird combo. The drop was slightly kind of unsatisfying in a way, because it was quite a big build up, and then it didn't really have the impact I was wanting, but it was very good. It had a lot of good vibes to it. Again, I really like that style of drill, and it's innovative as well to kind of do something different, so I commend you for that. But yeah, the 808 and the kick definitely could be changed in my opinion, but keep that melody style and keep going with like a unique style like that. I enjoyed it and I thought it was very creative and very good. So thank you very much for sending that in. That was Renegade Jupiter. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, and thank you for all the support on the channel. Okay, nobody has still sent a beat in. What's up? I'm an Afrofusion producer watching from Africa. Shout out Africa, man. That's awesome. That's very, very cool. What's up, Samson Dark? Glad to see you in the chat. Hope you're doing well, my friend. And what's up, Sam Peterson? Yo. Hope you're doing well. This is Untitled Arcade 6 by MO7. Nice melody here.
Ayo, we made this. MO7 did it again.
Very good energy, and I love this vocal. Loads of good energy in here. It sounds very I think I say this a lot with MO7's beat, but it sounds very much like a old school kind of, that old school, not drill, but that old school UK rap kind of vibe. Very colourful beat and a lot going on here that you just have to love at MO7. He's always putting in a lot of good sounds into his beats. Again, I think this could be mixed slightly better. Just that the kind of bass sound, it was just like here, I think. Kind of quiet, very much in the background. And having a main vocal element like this as well could deter artists from jumping on it because they've not really got much space to work. But as a beat on its own, without that in mind, is very good. And just colourful to listen to. That's the word I'm getting here, just colourful. Quite quiet on that melody as well there. I think leveling would be something to look into here, but overall I'm enjoying this beat. Like the mixing on the counter melodies are a bit off and the leveling is a bit off, but overall, like, it's just enjoyable to listen to. It's fun, it's got good energy, it's hype, it's exciting, and that's the kind of, that's what I love from MO7's beats, is they're always packed full of, you never get a boring beat from them. And the mixing on the drums here is nice. And the kind of switch up between the trap hi-hats or the trap counter snare and the drill counter snare is very interesting as well. And also overlapping counter melodies like this is kind of something I would avoid, simply because you don't want to be doing too much in one specific segment. Like you could take that piano and that counter synth and kind of spread them out a bit more, kind of put them in their own spaces, so you have like a section A and a section B in the beat. But yeah, overall very good and exciting beat, I would say. Maybe a bit too much rammed in at one point, but the excitement was there, the vibes were there, the bounce was there, and the drums were mixed nicely. I enjoyed them. But yeah, with the melodies, just kind of make sure they're leveled properly, they are in the right places, and they are complementing the main melody instead of just kind of being there. Excuse me. Oh, but yeah, very good beat. Few things to work on as always. Leveling, mixing, and structuring would be the main things. But overall, very good beat, and as always, exciting, interesting, and colourful by MO7. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for all the support, and thank you for always sending your beats in. Good stuff. Smalley Biggs, I've just got your MP3, which we'll drag in again if you're wanting your beat reviewed, and you have not sent it in. It's too late now unless you super chat. So yeah. What would you think of a beat contest between your followers? Which one of your loops, with one of your loops, and the winner gets a drum kit or something? I think that's a very good idea, and I will probably do that in the near future. I think that could be fun. I think people would enjoy it, and it would give people kind of like a something to do, like a challenge, I guess. Yeah, I think that's a very good idea, Sam, and thank you for mentioning that. Yo, what's up, Lodo Chiaveri? Hope I've got that name right. How many submissions are there? There are 10 in one review, but if you super chat, you can get your beat reviewed if you're super chat and you're in the top 5. It's too late unless you super chat, yeah. But yeah, this next one is by our boy and big time supporter of the channel, Mr. K. Can I shout out Mr. K and just say thank you as always for the support on the channel and the good vibes you bring, and just for continuing to evolve as a producer, and yeah, just be a really solid supporter. I'd like to say thank you. But that being said, let's listen to his beat and see Excuse me. See what we got. Woo! Is this our Rihanna beat of the evening? I think this may be our Rihanna beat of the evening. This is so cool. I'm gonna rewind it. This is very, very cool. This is awesome. I like it. Woo. Right, so this is all types of creative here. It's like a jungle, you're in the jungle, just like grooving to some music. It's really cool. Jeez, man. Boy. This is awesome. That transition. The best Rxllout this year. I just saw that as well. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. But this is awesome. Genuinely, this is so cool. Like, listen to that transition. Listen. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm loving this. Very, very cool. Very creative and very bouncy. Just put a massive smile on my face. Very, very cool. And the bouncing it like dum, 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 like it's just so head bobbing, man. Awesome. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! Whoa. Bro, this is so cool. Woo! I love that. Genuinely, I love that. The drums, the 808 and the kick could be a bit harder. They could punch a bit harder. In the mix, like be a bit more, like a bit more aggressive. But other than that, just so awesome. Like it was bouncy, it was thematic, like the thematical sound you've got here, with the jungle sounds, the Congo sounds, that bounce, the sticks, the transition where it was like I'm imagining like a katana, like a jungle katana, like a shing, brum, boom, like awesome, like just so cool. Yeah, that one's got me excited. It's got me smiling. It's got me happy, man. That was really cool stuff. Again, the low end could hit a bit harder. Could be a bit more thumpy. But overall, genuinely, I really enjoyed that. And that was put a big smile on my face, man. Thank you. Really cool stuff. The transition, man. The transition's got me hype already. But good stuff, man. Thank you very much for sending it in. I appreciate it. Keep it up. And don't stop. I really think you're onto something here, man. Good stuff. Next one we got is AC Beats Cinematic Drill Beat Mastered. Is our next one. How do I send my track in for review? If you look at the top right of the screen, there should be a kind of tutorial how to do that. But yeah, if you do send your beat in, it's not like it won't get reviewed. It just won't get reviewed today. It'll maybe get reviewed on Sunday, depending if I'm live. I probably will be, but we'll see. Yo G, what's up? JDDM, hope you're doing well, my friend. I'm glad to see you in the chat as always. This next beat is AC Beats Cinematic Drill Beat Mastered. Let's see what we got, boys. Ooh. Very clean. That 808 has kind of been one ear right now, but I like it. It's very It is nicely mastered, I'll give him that. Okay, so usually I would never do a sound effect like that because it seems very dated and old, but I think that was a very satisfying bit of ear candy there. I say that a lot with these beats, not these beats, but I say that with beats sometimes. If you can find a sound that fits the ear candy perfectly and it sounds just like, yes, like that's exactly what my ear wanted to hear that moment, it always improves the beat. As an example, there's a song by... it was by The Martians produced it, and it was a song by Chris Brown, and I think it's the wait, and there's a part in that beat that just kind of goes dun, da, 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 and it's so simple, it's so easy, it's so like the most simple and easiest thing to do, and it's just dun, dun, da, 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 and it sounds so good, and every time you hear it, your ear just goes, oh man, that was awesome. And that's the kind of thing with ear candy. That's what I learned from him. Is that just adding ear candy and that kind of game sound where it doesn't really fit that much with a melody, adds a nice bit of ear candy and is enjoyable to hear. And yeah, this is very awesome. It's like a cinematic score just put into a beat, and it is very clean. It's mastered nicely. I think maybe the sound selection on the kick and the 808 could be different, but other than that, this is very nice. Yeah, so overall that was a very clean beat, a nice kind of atmospheric sound to it, a bit of progression in it as well. I did enjoy it. I don't think, as much as I praised the ear candy bit, that kind of game sound, I don't think thematically it fit with the beat. However, I did like it. It didn't really fit with the theme of the beat, which was cinematic. It was good. I did enjoy it, and it was mastered pretty nicely. Really, no sounds were out of place, and nothing was too cluttered. I thought it was very good. The kick and the 808 maybe I would change, just add a bit more punch, maybe do some side chaining on a few sounds here and there, but maybe I'm just nitpicking. I thought it was a very good beat and I thought it was clean, interesting, but yeah, like I said, the ear candy part didn't really fit in with the theme of the sound, and the 808 and the kick I think could have been maybe different, but again, it's not like they were out of place or they sounded weird or anything. I thought it was a very good beat overall. A lot of attention and detail went into it, and yeah, I enjoyed it, man. Good stuff on that, and nicely mixed, mixed and structured. I like the structure on it a lot. Yo, G, can I donate? I tried something new. Of course you can, yeah. Thank you for the super chat. We'll grab your beat in a minute. We got the Rihanna dancing gif on the screen as per usual. Exactly, man. Someone brings in like a guitar or a salsa beat or just something that's a little bit kind of interesting and sexy, man. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. Let's grab JDDM's beat from my email now. We got one from Crystal Dark. I'll try to get that reviewed in the next one. Unless you super chat, we'll get it reviewed now. This next waveform kind of scares me, kind of terrifies me. It is basically bass the entire way through. Things don't seem mixed very well, and it seems like it's just been limited to 0 or -1. and just kind of blasted. So I mean, we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong, but first thing I will say is structuring. Obviously, it does need to be structured, but we'll see what we got. Okay, so literally the gain on it is just massive, and the sounds are extremely loud. Okay, so first of all, start with the piano. It's way too loud, and it's just boosted beyond all recognition. The beat is not in tempo. If we hit the tempo here, it's kind of out of tempo. The 808 is way too loud, and it doesn't complement the beat. It's just like you've kind of put everything in just randomly. Instead of making a beat, you've just made like sounds together. Like there's no bounce to this. It's just kind of chaotic. It's also like you've layered different beats on top of one beat. So I hear like a soundtrack in the background of like a war scene. There's like rain and gun sounds over a very loud, extremely gain heavy melody. Like I can't distinguish much sounds here. Right, okay. I think maybe you're quite new to producing. You're either new or you're trolling. I will give you the benefit of the doubt and say you're new. So yeah. Melody way too loud. Velocity, the beat was just kind of out of beat as well. Like it was the hi-hats were playing out of sync with everything. And the 808 didn't follow any kind of rhyme or reason. It just kind of was going like it was just going all over the place. Like I don't know how to say this without like being like almost nothing fit. The melody wasn't bad. The melody was kind of like a sea shanty, like an old school kind of dun 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 dun, dun. Like it was fine, but the drums and everything around it were just chaotic and hectic. I would go back to the drawing board, have a look at some tutorials on how to make a beat, how to kind of mix the master and stuff. Don't just go head first. Look at mixing, mastering, structuring, and leveling to start off with, and go from there. I probably can't give you enough information in this short review to help you, but I would look at some of the videos on my channel or other people's channel to kind of get started and work your way through the processes that you'll need to go through to make a good kind of feasible beat. But again, thank you for sending that in. Probably took a lot of courage to send a beat like that in, as you may be new. But if you're looking for advice, like I said, focus on the melody and then fitting a beat to the melody, fitting the drums to the melody, and then leveling those sounds so they don't sound like they're just all in one soup bowl being kind of mashed together. You want the kick loudest in the track, followed by the 808 and the snare, and then the melody just below that, and work from there, man. But thank you for sending that in. I appreciate it. And if you need any help personally, just message me on Instagram and I'll help you. ERS 140 BPM B minor melodic drill beat. Okay. Just clocked you almost at 5 kg. Yeah, man, we're getting there. We're getting there. Consistency, I suppose. Okay, this is a bit terrifying already. This Don is definitely, he's either trolling or it's or he's new. and I can't really like stop trolling. And then he's like, "I'm a new producer. I just wanted some feedback." I'd feel awful. So, bro, when you don't know if you have to respond seriously, yeah, I mean, I don't want to give him the benefit of that. He may just be very new. Yeah. Yeah, also hit 5K. Nearly there, man. It's been a rough last year, but I'll tell you, I was very consistent last year. Last year was challenging, but as far as the business goes, I kept going, and I did a lot of good stuff and helped out a lot of people, and I think that's kind of reflected with the subscribers. Again, views kind of go here and there, but yeah, it's been a good year of growth, and hopefully another good year of growth. We'll see. But this is ERS 140 BPM B minor melodic drill beat. This was produced by Smalley Big. So let's see what we got. I like this. I like this. I like the bounce here, I like the vocals. The staccato sounds there don't really fit in with the theme of this. I was expecting like more pianos and stuff, but it does sound cool, but I don't think the staccato sounds really fit in. Everything else is kind of nice though. Nice sequencing on the drums, the hi-hats and everything here as well. They're nice and bouncy. But the main thing I would say is with the amount of kind of mid-frequency sounds you've got in, like the piano, the vocal, the staccato, they can all get kind of clumped together, and we're wanting them kind of separate in the mix so they shine in their own right, because they are nice sounds, but we're wanting them to shine in their own right. Yeah, I really like these hi-hats as well here, and the vocals are nice. I think the vocals are nice, the drums and the hi-hats are nice. The kick is a bit weird, and the 808 a bit flat, but we can, you can adjust that with simple sound selection. The everything working around the vocal, because the vocal seems to be the main point in this melody. I would say just try and get better sounds that more match and enhance that vocal there. As opposed to kind of fight for the same region of space in the mix. Right, so yeah, so just this section is a good example of it. If we listen here, just for this part here, really. See how there's so much sounds going on here? And not really a main focal point. I would basically just work on the melody part, getting melodies that fit to vocals and not just kind of putting in a load of sounds just as counter melodies. Again, the melodies themselves aren't bad, but the frequencies and the sound selection of the melodies themselves could be worked on to better enhance and support that main vocal melody. But yeah, I like the kind of bouncy vibe to it, the good style to it. The vocal at the start as well was lovely. And the sequencing of the hi-hats was very catchy and bouncy. But again, that melody could use some work with the frequency range and mixing and mastering of it. And structuring could be a bit more cut and dry. Take maybe AC Beats as an example here. He's got, intro, drop, bridge, pre-chorus, drop, kind of that. So structuring, mixing and mastering, and you'll be all good, man. But keep that good bouncy vibey style, and yeah, keep it going, man. Thank you very much for sending it in. It was a good beat. Just a few things to work on here and there, and you'll be all good, my friend. But yeah, it was ERS by that was by Smalley Biggs. So thank you, man. I appreciate you big time. Last one we have here is Pop. Don't Forget the Smoke by JDDM. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. Yeah, you mean like mid frequencies are too busy? Yeah, definitely. A good way to solve that is have that like main higher frequency vocal paired with like a piano, and then if you're going to do staccato sounds, make them kind of more in the background and maybe pan them a bit as well. I think that would help you. But yeah, mid frequencies are too busy. Yeah, absolutely. That's a good way to summarize it. This is Pop, Don't Forget the Smoke by JDDM. Let's see what we got here. Let's go. Ooh, jazzy. Very jazzy. This is very eerie and kind of creepy. It's cool. It's like a violin or a cello, just like creepy as anything. It's awesome. Very cool. Very interesting. I like how you've switched up as well. The snare's probably a bit too loud for me, but everything else is pretty much on point. I'm looking for a switch up on this main melody here, maybe similar to the start. Very good use of the synths there. They could be a bit louder, but I think, yeah, that was a good use of them. Drums are on point. I like the drums here. I think the 808 could be put up maybe 1 or 2 decibels, but overall this is very nice. Yeah, there definitely could be a switch up on that main melody, that dun 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 dun, because it's a very simple melody. Playing it the whole way through can get a bit repetitive, so we're just wanting maybe a switch up on it, or an addition to it, kind of add to it. Hard. Very hard there again. Fantastic drop. Good use of melodies and sound there. But again, I'd like a bit of a switch up on that main melody. The snare was a bit too loud in my opinion. You want the snare loud and hitting, but not to the point where it kind of makes you like wince, like you're maybe like flinch, like you're maybe punched or something. Like there's kind of like, oh, like you're kind of anticipating it being really loud. It kind of takes away from the beat, but overall very good. And a nice melody, but a switch up on that and maybe a quieter snare, and I think it would improve it slightly. So thank you for sending it in, man, and thank you very much for the super chat and all the support. Good tip, G. I was scared the 808 was too loud actually. The 808 was fine, honestly. I didn't think it was too loud either. It's just that snare was a bit loud, that's all. Yo bro, when are you going to go live again? I think is it Thursday day? If it's Thursday day, we'll be on Sunday. If it's Sunday, it's Thursday. I've lost track of the days, man. They all kind of blend together. Sex education, sex health, yeah, absolutely. Gym, yoga, we chilling. But yeah, that should be the stream for tonight, guys. I think JDM just wanting to send one more donation, but it's up to him. We'll give it a wee bit, but 6 health. I never should have put that playlist live, should I? So we got one from MJ. We'll probably just leave it for the next one, man. It's fine. I'll probably end it there, and then we'll be live again later. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I appreciate you all big time. I will see you in the next one I do, whenever I do it. So take it easy, enjoy yourself.